So far we've done Libra, Scorpio. Let's see who's next. This is your weekly reading. All right. It is Gemini. I am a Gemini sun. Duality and twins. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Nice, nice, nice. I love it. I love it. Okay, so Gemini, this is your weekly reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Watch how they feel about you. I'm going to continue that as soon as I'm done with these weekly readings. So what is... Okay. 10 of Swords. Death card. What is the energy of Gemini? Okay. Well, here we go. All right. Page of Swords. The Strength card. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. All right, there's our cards, Gemini. Let's find out what's going on here. So the 10 of Swords. Swords are air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Swords do represent our thoughts, our mentality, our behaviors. 10s on the tree of life are completion. Something has come to an end, or a lesson was learned, and now it's time to go back up to the top, right? So the swords, if you think about a sword, it acts as a mirror. So it mirrors the quality of our minds, right? So right here you can see this guy is laying on the beach. Looks like he's dead, right? But he's not. So this card is never. These cards are never what they seem. This is actually our card, Gemini. So this is the Sun and Gemini. So in all actuality, so you might have felt betrayed or stabbed in the back by somebody. Or you just feel like something has come to an end, you know, like this is it. The thing about this is that there's no other place to go but up, right? So in this dark night, here comes the sun, right? Here's the sun is the sun. So with every door that closes, another one opens. With every dark night, there is a bright new day, guys. And you can't look at heaven with your face down. So the actual symbolism that he is holding right there is the same as the Taurus, meaning that you still have faith. This isn't actually the death of a person or the death of anything, but a death of a shadow or death of a situation or death of a self-limiting belief. And it's time now to heal from it, because these swords are actually in each chakra, activating your chakras once again, bringing you back to life, bringing whatever it is that you are done with. Like I said, it's just the death of a shadow. So now I'm sure that you have learned and are a new person. You know, there's no other place to go but up, like I said. So I do hugs, guys, if you guys are going through it. Don't forget that change and transformation is good. It's what we need in our life to go on to the next step. You know, we're not the same people that we were 5 years ago. I'm not the same person at all. So, you know, this change does have to happen. So this could be betrayal or painful ending, maybe a deep wound or stabbed in the back, a crisis, a hopelessness, trapped by mental anguish, or a painful, inevitable ending. This is the Lord of Ruin. Okay, and now we have the Death card. So the Death card is Scorpio energy. This is the end. But it's not just the end, right? Like I said, there's the sun, guys. The sun and the sun. Even though these cards look dark and dreary, they're actually great and wonderful, because like I said, with every door that closes, another one opens. This is change and transformation. We need this in our life. This is what happens because we change. Do you see what I'm saying? So our situations have to change too. We have to change. Everything changes. The world is constantly moving, and we change. And that's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're here for, you guys. So this is Scorpio energy. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're dealing with a Scorpio, but you could be, just like I said, though it is the actual, you know, change and transformation, because look at, I mean, do we really need to explain that? But this is Pluto energy. This is 13 in the major arcana, so 3 plus 1 is 4. 4s are like the merit of deserving, is what we think we deserve in our human desire. You know, we always think we know what's best, but do we really? You know, I 5 years ago, I wouldn't choose what I chose then. Do you see what I'm saying? So just know that it's always for the better. It's always a rebirth in something, okay? There's the sun. You're walking towards the sun. There's the sun. So brighter days are coming, guys. And then here's the Page of Swords. Swords are air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is the page. So she's not yet the queen, but she's getting there. So from the 1 through 10s on the Tree of Life, this is the graduation from that, right? This is the step up. This is where we have actually learned something and we're on our merry way, right? So this is air signs, of course. This is what we are. So this is the Lord of Dissolution. It's like a changed view. You have a whole different new view. You probably have a new idea or curiosity, or you want to learn, or a new form of communication. It's something new. These are the ultimate change cards besides the aces. Okay, so see, what did I say, guys? And then look at this, the Strength card. 8s on the Tree of Life are seeking solutions. This is Major Arcana, however. So this is Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. However, it could also just be who you are. You could be a life path number 8 too as well, if you can see that infinity sign. So the Strength card, this is one of my favorites of the Major Arcana. So the lion right here, he's ferocious. He could eat us. He'd kill you. You know, he's dangerous, especially wild, you know. So just like a fire, it's the same situation, right? This is where we find that inner strength in us, right? Something to tame this beast. So what is taming this beast? It's her loving, calming nature, right? She stays calm and no matter what she's up against. So my favorite analogy of this card is just like a fire with a lion. It you know, if out of hand, wild, and, you know, it gets out of hand, or it's wild, or it's dangerous, right? It could kill you. So the firemen, they don't go fight that fire with fire, right? What would happen? It would be dangerous. It would get out of hand, right? It would kill people. It would hurt people. What do? They go at it with water. So water is our feelings, emotions, and relationships, right? That's our cups, right? So that's our emotion. So the firemen go out and put this fire out with emotions, our water. So that's what she's doing. She's calming this beast with her loving, calming nature. This is seeking solutions, right? So, like I said, this is Leo. It is number 8. It's strength. So it could be strength, courage, influence, compassion, not acting the way the others do. So, like I said, you know, if somebody's acting a certain way, doesn't mean that we have to stoop to their level, right? If we get back at them what they did to us, you know, some people think that it's okay to bring karma to the people that hurt us. No, it's not. Says who? We don't get to judge that, okay? So what happened? Either, you know, maybe somebody needed to learn a lesson, or maybe somebody had karma coming. We don't know that. The universe knows that. We don't know that. We are not the bringers of karma. Yes, it can happen if something happens to you, but we don't get to decide that. We're not the judge of that. We don't get to decide who, oh, well, you deserve karma and you don't. No, that's not the way that it works. We are not that special. What we do is we do everything with love and light. Even when people hurt us like this or betray us, it doesn't mean we go and betray them. It doesn't mean that we stoop to their level, because then we are just as bad as them, if not worse. And everything that you just complain about them doing, you are now right in the boat with them. And it's, like I said, it's even worse because you are intentionally doing it. We cannot do that, because then the karma comes back to us. We let it go. We heal from it. We give it to God and let God decide what he wants to do with it. The universe decides what. Like I said, it could have been a lesson we needed to learn. It could have been karma to them. It could have been a lesson they needed to learn. We don't know that. That's not our decision to know that. That's something that the universe knows. That's in a master plan, okay? So always, no matter what happens, we don't get that right to, you know, if somebody calls us a name, do we call them back? No, we take the high road. We be the change we want to see, guys. Okay? And then we have the Queen of Wands. So Wands are air signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this is fire sign. So this is passion, action, right? So the Queen, she knows what she knows. Her key phrase is expectations manifest. Meaning what you expect is going to be just that, right? So she's very, how could I say? She's like the witch of the tarot, if you will. But it's also like, so she's very powerful, right? So she knows what she knows, and like I said, her key phrase is expectation manifest, meaning what you expect will be just that. So in reverse, this is telling me that maybe this isn't what you expected, And I wouldn't doubt that at all. You know, like, we don't expect for somebody to betray us. We don't expect for things to turn out the way that they do. They did, but they do. And it's like, well, we can take it and we can learn from it and grow from it, or we can be, you know, vindictive and hateful and then have more karma come back on us of more of these, you know, laying on that beach. Or, you know what I'm saying? We get to decide. We do. God gave us free will. And that's for us to decide to make the right decisions, right? So if we were not to make the right decisions, then we are going to keep learning these lessons over and over and over again. It's going to keep happening, guys, because we're not here. God is not here making us suffer just because he's having fun. No, that's not it. What happens is that we have chosen this, you know, we chose this, and we chose to get better. We chose to evolve. We chose to grow. We can't do that without failure, guys. So this is Aries energy. In reverse, this could be like self-respect, self-confidence, right? Reestablishing your sense of self. That's what this is. So that's nice. Finding ourselves again, right? All right, Gemini, let's see what messages Spirit has for us for this week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. My channel's growing, and I want it to keep growing. I need it to keep growing. I need those algorithms. Can't do that without you guys. So please, please, please like, share, subscribe. Temperance. So this is Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with Sagittarius, but this is also like managing your temper, right? Finding an even flow. So she's got 2 cups there, and then one's hot water, one's cold water, and she's finding an even flow. She's finding a way for it to work, right? In this world, that we're all about duality, right? So we know the good, the bad, right? But we got to find that middle. You know, there's their truth, your truth. Find the truth, right? And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. You're not trusting your intuition, guys. Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So let's back up. This is messages from Spirit, so this is very important. Take it as it resonates, guys. I'm not here to predict your future. I cannot. God gave us free will. I tell you the energies that you're in right now, the energies that are around you. I explain the cards. You tell your story, but don't make it make sense, guys, okay? So if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't resonate, then, you know, leave it for the next person. Don't make it make sense. So Sagittarius is 14 on the major arcana, so 4 plus 1 is 5. 5s on the tree of life are testing, conflict. You could be being tested right now, what you do in this situation. But this is balance, moderation, patience, purpose, caring temper, or temper, like leveled emotions, right? Finding a flow, finding the purpose. There is a higher learning, and always take that middle path, right? So that's what this card is. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Then we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so the High Priestess is number 2. It's balance and partnership. So maybe, you know, you feel out of balance, or you're not trusting your intuition. There's something here. This is Cancer energy too as well. So this is the Moon card, the Moon in Cancer. So number 2. So in reverse, this is telling me that you may be cautious, or you might be disconnected with your intuition, or withdraw. Maybe you went silent on somebody, or information withdrawal. You don't want to find out any more information, or lack of personal harmony. Hugs, guys. Hugs, hugs, hugs. We'll get through this. I promise you. The sun is here, right? Don't let it ever, you know, take you out of who you are. You know who you are. Okay, there's these are lessons, and they're hard, and we do take hits. You know, we do take hits on our pride and our ego and our, you know, like our everything, you know, and our feelings, everything. But remember, it's for a higher purpose. It's for a higher reason. It's not to torture us. It's not to hurt us. It's not to bring us back 10 steps. That's not what happens here. We have to think in a higher level, guys. We've got to think outside that box of what it is that we need to learn. Why are we going through this, right? Should we really give up? Should we give up? You know, like, you guys have to figure that out. You know, we could be being tested right now. I don't know. Okay, so this is the Ace of Swords. So aces on the tree of life are on the top. Swords are our air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this is like the truth or clarity. So maybe somebody lied to you, or maybe you're not seeing or there's no clarity in this. You know, you don't know what is going on yet, or you don't know why this has happened, or that betrayal, or somebody lied to you, or Somebody made you feel, however, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this means. There's a lack of clarity. There's a lack of truth here. So that's, of course we're going to feel betrayed from that. So that is basically, maybe they're lying to you. Maybe somebody's lying to you about something, or maybe you're lying to yourself, or maybe you found out a lie, or maybe there's no clarity in this. Maybe you don't know what is going on or why it's going on. Like maybe that's something you need to figure out. You're not trusting your intuition. We always got to trust how we feel, you guys. We can think, yeah, of course, we need to use our intellect, but we can't focus on our minds. I'm a Gemini. I know, you guys. We get stuck in our head. We can't stay there, okay? We're geared to go to the most extreme, and it's not good for us. So we need to think with our minds and feel with our souls, okay? So remember that. We have to find that balance. That's this, okay? Some of the devil cards. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Not sure. But this is the card where it puts us in reverse, which is good, okay? So maybe so this is like where you're engaged in something that is not serving you, right? And the more that we stay here in this, situation or whatever it is that's not serving you, the more we become our shadow self, right? So these chains are loose and they could be taken off, but we're the only ones that can take them off. And in being reversed, this is telling me that you are taking that chain off. You are not going to be tied to that podium, right? You're not going to be, in this dark night. You're not going to be in this shadow of death. You see the sun. You're going towards the sun. You are not going to stay here in this. It could even be, a self-limiting belief. Whatever it is, you guys, we're not staying here. We took off those chains and we're ready to roll. So the devil card is 15 in the major arcana. So shockingly, you know what? What's 5 plus 1? It's 6. What's 6? That's the Lovers, you guys. If you ever look at these cards, I have to show this to you because you guys are Geminis. Okay, because this is perfect example of why we choose the high path, why we choose to take the high road and not the, whatever. So there's something very, very similar from the Gemini card, which is the Lovers card, which is number 6, and the Devil card, which is number 15, but 5 plus 1 is 6, right? So we learn, if the major arcana, if it's in reverse, that's a lesson we need to learn. So this is the lesson we need to learn, which is our card. What are the odds of that, guys? Pretty amazing how this works out, right? Spirit is always with us. They're our biggest cheerleaders. They're helping us along the way. They want us to know, enough. They can't tell us the whole outcome because then we don't learn anything, you guys. But I want to show you guys. This is identical to the Capricorn card. Here it is. All right, guys, look at this. Can you guys see that in there? Okay, I'll actually move it up a little bit. Here is the Gemini card, and here is the Capricorn card. So this is the Devil. This is 15, right? Identical. Look at the female, or feminine, the masculine. Now, this is their mountain right here. There's a podium right here. There's the angel. There's the devil. Remember, the devil was an angel. This is the shadow side of the angel, okay? So anything that's done without love and light, if anything is done without love, it creates bad or evil, okay? We need to do everything out of love, no matter what, because if it's done without love, it creates bad or evil. We get stuck in this self-limiting belief. We get stuck in the attachment. We get stuck in our shadow self. We get stuck in addiction. We get stuck in, it's just, I can go on for days, okay? So in reverse, this is releasing limiting beliefs. Yes. Exploring dark thoughts. Don't do that, guys. Detachment. You might have been detaching from this. Letting go of things that don't serve you. So you are in reverse. This is the lesson that we need to learn. So let me go over the Gemini card, okay? So we are more than just duality, right? We are, because there's a 3 right here. We are more than just twins. It's deeper than that. This is love, harmony, relationships, value, alignment, choices, and commitment. You could be going into, you could be in love right now. You could actually be going into harmony with somebody, whether it's a new person or this person that did it, that's something that you guys have to decide. I know either way that you go, it's going to be good because the sun is here. If you go back to whatever this happened and you forgive them and you go, do everything out of love, I'm sure that the relationship will be great. If you new person, it's going to be great, guys, because the sun is here, okay? There's value, there's alignment, choices, commitment, no matter which way you look at it, okay? So this is your reading for this week, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Love and light.